Hello, hi everyone, and welcome to the Clubhouse. We're gonna play 51 Worldwide Classics today, and we're gonna just finish them. You know what? I just wanted to have a nice time, enjoying time together with people, and continuing the beautiful Jon Summer-thon. So yeah, let's go for it. We're gonna play through all of them. We're gonna start with Texas Hold'em, and we're just gonna go through it. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Whoops. I forgot to launch my my thing. Give me just one sec. There we go. Scuffed as always. Alright, so first thing we're gonna be playing is Texas Hold'em. We're gonna be quickly, oh, that's a good hand, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna call, and we're gonna see. The goal here is to try to push for clearing the entire money pot, but here, I kinda wanna see if I can push people into betting. No razors? Okay. No one wants to play nice with me today. No one wants to bet? Please bet. So yeah, here, main goal, just bet as high as possible if you can. We need to bring everyone to 0 because that's the fastest way. If
Check.
After 2 or 3 times I noticed it's not possible, I'm just gonna start folding because it's the second fastest strategy in this game. But yeah, if you're not aware, Clubhouse Games, ND Cube, got some nice boosts since they announced, you know, the redo of the Switch 2. But I don't run Switch 2 because I run Switch 1 because I don't have enough money. Yeah, so we're on the worst version. The only changes are that if you are playing on the Switch 2, you have a little bit of better time, like loads on the game. Oof. No one wants to play ball here, so I'm just gonna start folding because at this point, if no one wants to come and play with high numbers, then what's the point? So yeah, this game has a Switch 2 version, like, it's not a Switch 2 edition, but yeah, just a little bit of faster timing, also an added Korean to the text. We love more languages, that's the best. But most of the categories in this game are based around playing all of the games, or playing a certain category of games. Oh, I see we're going for folding immediately. That's what we love to see. Oh, I had a 2-pair. What a point! It's normal, it happens, you just accept that sometimes you get good hands, but you want to go fast, so no time to play. But yeah, if you are a fan of like a lot of tabletop games, I will say you're gonna be served with this game. 51 games means we get to have a lot of choice. And unlike its DS version, you just have a lot of different games, not just mostly card games, which I will say is my main issue with the DS game. So yeah, for this one, we get a little bit of card games, but also we get one of my favorite, Riichi Mahjong, which is gonna come very soon. But also we get some other games like Mancala or Dots and Boxes or Yacht Dice if you're not aware. There's gonna be also our King of Games, chess. But that's not really important because chess is gonna go very fast. In any case, 5 rounds later, Texas Hold'em is over, and we can continue. All right. Now next, we're gonna go for Klondike.
Klondike Solitaire.
Klondike Solitaire is pretty simple. We just finish a game of Solitaire and go for it. I will note that this game has been annoying for many runners. And I can tell you that you have this tunnel vision even in this version of the game. You will be like, oh, I think I can't do anything, and then you have 3 people on your side being like, no, you can find something better, and just... This game is aggravating, but I like it. It's kind of game where it's fine if you play it once or twice, but then when you make it like an actual speedrun, it's just unnerving. But in any case, here we're starting pretty bad. Not too bad. I'm gonna actually continue. This is a 6. I don't remember if I have a 7 open, but it's okay. No. Nice. We got at least our starts, and we got the 4 removed here. 9. Okay. Gonna start dumping cards down because I can't progress otherwise. No. Yes, here it is, my red 7. And I can progress here with some black 5s. There, we can move this one to there. Okay, not too bad of a game right now, but it's fine. We're gonna continue. I think that we're... Oh, I'm just realizing there's a 6 there. Just continue the go down. We need a black 9, which is literally what I just got. Perfect. And the black 5. Wow. First try is actually pretty nice, so I'm very happy. 6. And now... Oh, we're very close. Oh, perfect. With this, run is... game is basically done. And we get a automatic go, so perfect. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, this is weird. This is a gold. Wow, we get live golds. Let's go. But yeah. Now next is the worst version of Solitaire is Spider, and also we're not playing the advanced because that would be hell. Gotta play the normal one. The basic one if you think you're better than me, which you probably are. I am terrible at this game. But yeah, so 6. We're gonna open this one. 6, perfect. Oh my god, good progression. Gonna remove the 8. Oh, nothing else? That is unfortunate. Gonna move the 9. 8, 7. That is pretty nice. Would be nice to have more choice, but yeah. Also, we do have a hint button. I try to not use it because obviously it's kind of like you kind of become a bit used to just doing the hint button. But yeah. Do we have a... Yes, we have a queen. Let's go. Let's go. First of many of the 8 packs gone. Here, 9, 8, 7. We're gonna move the 10 over there. 10 over there. We have a queen that is completely free. Or no 5s here back again. 7, 2. I think that at this point we're missing a 5, which is probably either inside of the packs or just already on the board but not revealed. Alright, moving the 6 here to move again. We're not getting any 5s, that is actually not the best. Trying to see if we can unlock more. Ah, finally, some 5s. Get the 5 here, move the 1 here, for free. 2, 1, let's go. We remove a little bit more, and now we get some 5s again. 2. I am gonna need to liberate a little bit more space here. Okay, perfect. Now we can move... no, I want to undo this. Because we can move this one and then this one. And that's perfect. Now means we can actually progress. Here we can move this one here. Ooh, another start. Oh, but we got some 6s, and here we can move the freeze. That is very good. Alright, ace goes here. I am missing a couple of things, like I would love to have a 9 on that one side, because that means I could move more cards. But at this point, I'm getting pretty fast. 4, 6, king. Oh, yeah, the 2. My bad, tunnel vision. And the 2, 1. Let's go. Now we can open this side, which has been kind of left alone by him for no reason outside of I forgot completely about it. And now we can actually unlock our final pack, and we can progress towards the end. Alright, we got 4. We need to move this one here, and I think we're pretty set on progressing. Let's go! A little bit of a terrible spider, but it comes. It comes and goes. I like it when it's better, but here it's not better. Anyway, now we're gonna move immediately to Riichi Mahjong, one of my favorite games. And we play Mahjong. If you don't know about Mahjong, I'm very sorry for you. But yeah. You should know how to play Mahjong. That's all I'm gonna say. So my goal here is to not be to not win when I'm the dealer, which so happens to be the last hand of the turn, so it's gonna be great of the game. So I just need to focus on that at that point. You don't know how to play Mahjong? But I'm so sorry. You're gonna need to learn. I don't make the rules here. Oh, I don't like seeing that that AI with that Riichi stick. Riichi stick means that they're doing like a little wager and they're saying, hey, I'm gonna win with this hand, and oh damn, I played into that one. Oh, they had a very good hand. Oh damn. Now I understand why they went for it. You should play Mahjong. Okay, no, I'm gonna actually explain a little bit. So what you're seeing on screen is I have a hand of 13 tiles that actually can make more than, can make combinations. Usually the combinations we want to see are the 3 times 4. So you're gonna have 4 sets of 3, which are either runs or triplets, and then an additional pair. Makes it easy for us to follow what I'm trying to do. So here, for example, collecting tiles to possibly get into Tenpai. It's definitely one of those games I've said a million times I'd learn and never properly did. I'm so sorry. Like, I wish I could explain more, but it's kind of difficult in the middle of a marathon. But yeah, here you can see I have my hand completely built. Only thing I need is a winning tile and a winning Yaku. Here my winning Yaku is the Riichi. So I just said, hey, I'm gonna win with this hand, and so it gives me a chance of winning. But yeah. The other things you can find are like open hands and hands with only simples like 2 to 8, or stuff with like getting a wind, because winds are very special tiles. But yeah, I think it's cooler to just see you breeze for it. Then let's go. I hope I breeze through it. I'm playing with amazing difficulty CPUs because they're actually not too bad at going fast. So it's actually not a bad plan to go for those. You're kind of hoping I get to... Ooh, but you know what? I'm gonna go into Riichi despite the fact that it's probably not a good idea. But the thing is that the AI, the CPU on my left... Oh, well, yeah, I was gonna explain that. The CPU on the left actually used, discarded a 2 of characters, which is why I actually discarded the 1 and had the 2, because I know that people would think, hey, that's a safe tile, I could actually discard it. And no, I am actually the one who wins because of that. But yeah, mostly trying to do simple hands if I can. When I'm gonna be in dealership, I'm just gonna try to lose as fast as possible. Here I'm nowhere near winning, so I'm gonna try to see what those 2 want. Perfect, very well done. I really need fast hands, so this is very good. Here I'm dealer, so I'm actually gonna just lose because it's easier. Oh wait, no, I'm not dealer. Frick, I just realized that they're the ones in charge. Oh, terrible. Oh, wow, and they're continuing their streak. That's terrible. Ooh, I might be in a little bit of danger, but it's okay. They seem to be not doing a lot with characters, which is pretty nice. Means I can focus on something
Ricci.
else on the side. Here I'm gonna call Ricci. Hopefully I get the run I want. Although I'm very sad now. If I actually went with the other discard, I would actually have won already. That hand. But hey, happens. Mahjong is a bit like wishy-washy in the sense that you're very reliant on RNG to actually win. But at the same time, if you're too good, you're actually gonna maybe like have issues with later because you want AI to you want CPUs to win when it's not your dealership. Now, the one thing I do not like is when I'm last dealership because that means I can't force a win on my end. Because that means it's just if I win, the game continues despite the fact that even if I had full, like if I had won immediately, if I win, the game will still continue, which is bad. So actually, I'm really looking into not getting a hand built up. But yeah. If you know about some of the games in this, do you know of any game that interests you? And you can't wait to see the speedrun strats. Because I can tell you, this speedrun strats, there's a lot of them. Right now, really hoping that the AI actually get a fast hand, but they don't seem to be building towards one, which is a bit annoying. I don't really want to end on a draw, because draws might not actually... I mean, I am not in Tenpai, so I think I should be fine. But I'm kind of wondering what could trigger their hands. I've not played any characters. Maybe that's what they're missing? I don't know. Alright. Finally something. Oh, great, and I had... I had slow Mahjong. If you play Mahjong more than once, you actually get slow Mahjong, and it actually slows the entire game. It slows the ending, so it's not the best. My personal strategy would be to peek this piece, quick hope to win, which is why I would never finish a run of this. I mean, to be fair, not a lot of people in the community actually know how to play Mahjong, so you would totally be fine if you are good at other games. Here we're actually looking for someone to get to 35. We're not really rushing to win ourselves. If it was win, then this would be actually at the very beginning of the game because it's one of the most RNG games in the entire in the entire selection. So it's pretty terrible if you don't get access to it. Okay, we got a block, and that's enough. Perfect. We're out. That's what we want to see. Gone out of the way. Now we're playing last card. Last card, if you're not aware, basically Uno but without the trademark. So we get the same thing, but we need to finish our hands here. I'm gonna actually get rid of the draw two.
Reverse.
Oh, thank you for the number. Oops! Oh no! So here's what happens when you get a penalty. You actually forgot to say last card, and so you get to draw 5 cards. And also here, I guess the CPU has decided to bully me. So I'm gonna have to build again towards a good ending. Although they keep skipping me. Okay. Maybe a fast one? Let's go! We love to see that. Slower than I wanted, but it's okay. Alright, next is Chinese checkers. We just want the CPUs to win, because they're faster than us. And also, they're put on impossible, so it's actually faster for them to finish. I'm gonna try to help the pink player, because they're usually in a better position. Although, if the green player wants to play ball, I am not against it. So here the movement is terrible because you need to move things in like a hexagonal board. Every time you need to move something more than once, like in a different direction, you need to be so good with the controls. Especially on the tiny Joy-Con. I've not mentioned this, but I'm playing on a really, like on a singular Joy-Con, which is usually the best method to progress through the game. But if you're if you're not used to it, it can be pretty annoying to deal with. Here I think I've done my job. Because I don't think they need me anymore, so I'm just gonna play something safe. Alright. Next is Ludo. If you're not aware, Ludo is the worst game ever. I don't know why they added it. But thankfully we can make it simpler. One of the things we can do first is to skip all of the CPU's turns. But also, another thing is that this game got an update at some point that actually lets us go out of the stable without actually rolling a 6, which is actually pretty fast and very interesting. Which something tells me that there was a lot of games online that ended up not being particularly fun for people when they couldn't get out of the stable because of the rule not being updated. So yeah, rolling here pretty simple. My goal is to not bother with anyone else because it would just be a time loss. And here, green player seems to be pretty good, so let's hope that green player can get there very fast. Here, I'm not gonna strike the... Oh, no, please. I would like to not be striking the green player. Okay, now the green player is not on my starting step. I can go for it, and I got eaten immediately by the red. Always fun. Oh wait, I'm good to stop to have another one. All right, everyone seems to be on a good pace. Although green just got its pawn eaten, so it's not the best. Red is actually with 3 out. Well, now 2 again. We're just gonna hope that everything goes well for red. Yellow seems now actually the closer to the win. Hopefully gets there pretty fast. Alright. Progressing. Yellow actually being in a very good position. Very nice. I really hope that they win very fast. Ooh, got saved. Let's go. I got my second one. And here I'm gonna move this one. Red getting its pawns being eaten. It's totally fine. Oh, I'm forced to eat the red one. At least it's not too ahead, which means I can actually move simply. Also green. No, green! You should have moved your other one! Now it got eaten by the red pawn. Terrible. Here I'm not gonna stand on the green one because if they have another 6, that would be nice for them to just be able to progress. Alright, now we got the 6, and I can roll another 6, which means I'm gonna eat the green one. But yellow seems to be pretty close. Let's hope they make it. Because green is gonna be right after them. Let's go! A bit too slow, but it's fine. Next is backgammon. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I'm still on my previous strats, which I need to play a single game here. You might also have seen me like do a start over, which means that actually I'm skipping beginning like little cutscenes that play at the beginning, like showing you the board in those lovingly well rendered 3D backgrounds. Oh, yeah, backgammon. It's pretty simple. It's also pretty bad. Goal here is to actually make sure that we get to we make to the end of the game board, which I don't want to do that because actually it loses time for me to do it by myself. So here I'm trying to put on like one, like I'm trying to put little pieces one by one. That way they can actually tug at me easier instead of attacking me. Instead of like when I'm actually stuck and I can't move further, it actually is helpful because it skips my turn, which you really want that. You don't want to be staying in there. Let's go. Now, unfortunately, here I get to escape, but I'm gonna try to have another one set up. Let's go. They really don't want to eat one of mine, huh? I'm gonna move this one here. Somehow seeing you feels vindicative. I mean, I'm not in. I should have submitted the other category that I never played before. There's a category called Win. If you actually like, if you're interested, you just get to win a video, like win the video games yourself. Sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower. But here, we don't get to have our opponent decimate us because they're playing too nice, despite being on impossible. I wish they actually like captured us. But considering the current status, they're gonna need to actually capture us, so I'm excited. Because here, since I'm bringing all my pieces next to the exit, they can't go beyond a 6. So they can't go beyond the number of spaces that are left. They can't exit yet, and so now the CPU is gonna start actually ramping up. Here I'm gonna move this one here. That way I still have 2 pieces ready to be captured. Let's go. If I roll anything high, it actually means I can't move more. Unfortunate. This run is reminding me of all the times I played these games with my brother as a kid and always lost. Oh, I am so sorry for you. It's okay. If you learn this game, you will become so good at the video games. I promise. Alright. Here we can move more pieces. Alright, so now the CPU can actually progress into the exit. And I'm actually in a losing situation because I can't progress now. Since I'm rolling numbers that cannot actually make me progress, I just get to dance and wait. Which means my turns are cut very short. Alright. I really hope the CPU wins pretty soon. I'm gonna go here so that way they don't have to put another one in the captured pieces. And now we can just finish. Come on, only 4 moves left. And we're almost out. And now they're out. Perfect. So now they got a gammon win. And now I'm out. Now next is Renegade. We have a setup for Renegade because the normal CPU is very easy to influence. So we're actually just gonna quickly set up 2 pieces like this. And then depending on where the CPU goes, we need to just follow a certain path. And with this, the game is over and I'm out. Let's go. Now next, we're gonna be going for a few games that have a resign button, which is pretty good because that means we just don't have to manage anything. We just start pressing the R button and resigning. Chess is so fast. Wait, not the right one. We're going for Shogi now.
Shogi.
Shogi is another game that you can just skip.
Shall we play? Surrender. Mini Shogi.
You tell me I could have done this all those times my brother forced me to play chess? Yes! You just say, I resign, and that's it. That's how it works.
Shall we play? Surrender.
Alright, enough of games that I can resign from. Let's actually continue with a game that I'm gonna play, Hanafuda.
Hanafuda.
Now, Hanafuda digging into the Nintendo history, which, I'm actually a big fan of Hanafuda, but also Hanafuda is pretty tough if you're not fully aware of it. So mostly I'm trying to make combinations of cards that I am having a good one here. I'm hoping I can actually win with those setups. Okay, I just need a viewing. I'm gonna go for this as well. I'm not far away from getting a seed set up. Oh. I am very close, but also AI and the CPU is going very fast. Oh wait, I'm silly. I could have gotten moon viewing. Well, it's okay. CPU won.
Finish.
And they're going for the finish because there's no more cards, and so you can't call for Koi at this point. Alright. I'm gonna call for... Oh, poetry slips would be kind of nice right now. I'm gonna grab that cherry blossom viewing in case I can get it. But here, more poetry slips, that's perfect. Just need one more type of card. Which I'm realizing I do have, but I don't really want to put it out in case I'm actually... being... Okay, cool. We're actually progressing. That's what we want to see. And here I'm gonna finish, because otherwise you're just losing time. Koi is nice, but it's not what we're doing here. Alright, we got one of the higher ones. I think I'm just gonna go with chaff at this point. Although Poetry Sleep seems pretty nice, but I am not getting any good chances with them. So I think Chaff is probably the best play here. But yeah, trying to collect types of cards. If you don't get them, it's okay. You just continue and hope that the opponent doesn't take them. Alright, we got the Chaff, and now we're forced into finish. No viewings, which are the fastest way of winning, but it's okay. Alright. Next we're going up to Mancala. Now Mancala, very old game, very simple. Here we're looking for an IL strat. Where I'm gonna go here to 5, and here I'm hoping... Yes, that's what we want. So the CPU now is looking to go from right to left with its pockets, and that is actually the fastest way of getting rid of the opponent. So now I can just mash because I only need to move the one piece on my pocket, and it's gonna be a win for me.
Capture.
That's exactly what we want to see. Perfect. Alright, next one, dots and boxes. Now, pretty straightforward. We just clear lines and hope that the CPU wins. It's actually faster for the CPU to clear out those the boxes, so it's actually nice to just go for it and let the CPU win. Trying to do all the moves that only require a small amount of movement, and now we can let the CPU win. And that's dots and boxes, pretty simple. Alright, now next is Yacht and Yacht Dice. You might know it as Yahtzee, which is actually the trademarked version of it. And we just gonna be playing some dice. Here, actually getting anything that is remotely good, like a full house, loses us time, so we're actually gonna just clear them out. Because we don't want any visuals on screen. So yeah, I'm gonna be clearing a lot of the bottom row very fast, because otherwise I'm just gonna get little jingles and it's not really interesting. It actually loses time. Which kind of means we're letting the CPU win, in a sense. CPU is getting a lot of good things here. As we continue, ooh, I'm getting some a good amount of sixes, but it's not really what we want. All right, at this point we can kind of go and finish. Wow, 4 of a kind. Amazing. Another 4 of a kind. Incredible. I think it's pretty close, everyone. I think we're pretty close onto our opponent. Damn. I'm actually more surprised by the fact that they've been getting a lot of 4 of a kinds. And with this, the CPU will end their turn, and I will be able to exit with a little bit of speed. Now next, 4 in a row. If you're aware of this one, you might know already how it's called. There we go, buddy. I kind of messed up. I shouldn't have put the one on like this, but it's okay. We made it up. Alright, next is actually a very interesting game. Hidden Blow, also known as Mastermind. Pretty interesting game where we try to find out a combination on screen. So here I'm gonna do a tried and true like strat of actually knowing kind of what the colors are here. I'm gonna go with... We actually know that right now blue and red are there. Okay, white... I'm gonna test out something. No way! No way! Incredible! That's a free hit. That's a free turn. This is extremely rare. Like, to be able to find the combination this fast. Ridiculous. Alright. Nines Mesmeris, another game that you can just resign. And next is Hex. Did you know that Hex also is a game where you can resign? And there it's done. Alright, next is Draft, and unfortunately, unlike chess, we cannot resign from this one. So we're gonna try to let the opponent actually win here. Unless they're really into making us win. Which, kind of weird, but okay. So here, with this, I'm making a king for the opponent. We can just now let them eat everything on their way. Here, very good placement. I can just continue with 2 here. Kind of sad that the king's left, but it's okay. With this, we can just finish. Now next is Hare and Hounds.
Hare and Hounds.
Here we usually play the hare side. Thank you, CPU. Next we have Gomoku. Gomoku is actually pretty simple. You want to do a weird setup where I'm gonna actually let the CPU win very fast. Okay, they're not letting me, they're not wanting to win fast, so I'm gonna win fast instead. That's how it happens. Anyway, did you miss the gambling part of the game? We're back to blackjack now. We're gonna have finished all of the card games at this point. Pretty easy to go through. Here we're just gonna bet the normal amount of points, and here I'm just gonna go. I would like to bust, but the thing is that I'm at 8, so I'm actually I don't think it's actually a good idea, and so I'm gonna just let them play. Well, I guess not playing was also the good answer if I wanted to win. But yeah, goal is to basically be in a state where I can't progress, so the game will progress way faster. And so we can continue with the game faster than necessary. Here I'm in a good position, I'm gonna hit, and that way the game is gonna go very fast, very quickly. As we continue forward. 10 and 9, let's go. We can actually easily get out. And that's a lot of time saved. Let's go. Just want to see rounds like this where I just can get one card and win and get out very fast. Now here, because I'm the last player for that turn, I'm just gonna stand because it's faster. So I'm just gonna mash my way until we get to my turn, and I stand, and now game is gonna resolve very fast.
Hit.
Let's go. Final bust. Very good. And we're already at blackjack.
Texas Hold'em.
Oh wait, we already did Texas Hold'em. Now we're going to President. Now with President, what we want to do is we want to try to set up the downfalls, because they're actually ways of making sure that one player gets exited immediately. If we're the president, we want to get downfalled immediately, but if we're not a president, we want to create a downfall with us in first. That way we make sure that only the remaining players, which are CPU, go fast, and you don't have to care about the rest. Alright, I wanted to know when the Joker was gonna get out, which is pretty good.
Pass.
Gonna pass. Alright. Player over there seems to be pretty confident, but player in the middle is actually a winner.
Pass. Pass. Pass.
Alright, I'm last one, which means that if my goal is to kind of get first, but also to provide a dangerous situation, because I'm getting Revolution. By getting all by getting cards of all four cards of the same value, you can actually change the game around. Now, the smallest values are actually the most powerful,
Pass.
and so on and so forth.
Pass. Revolution reversal.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, CPU, for actually being nice and giving me the opportunity to do another revolution.
Pass.
If the game lets me,
Pass.
obviously.
Pass. Pass.
Unfortunately, couldn't get another one, but at least I managed to finish second. I'm gonna give them a 4.
Pass.
We're going triples here, huh? I'm gonna wait,
Pass.
actually. And now getting rid of my joker. Just like usual, if you use your joker to finish a round, you actually become last place, which is pretty nice that I managed to get rid of it pretty easily. Here, I'm trying to get rid of my low cards.
Pass.
8.
Pass.
All right, someone playing the 2s. And I'm fast, and creating a downfall means that the leftover CPU can just finish fast. Alright, we're gonna exchange the 3 and the 7. I have a very disgusting hand right now, so I'm actually gonna just take advantage of it.
Pass.
Nice, and I wanted the Joker to be out, which now means I know what cards I have in hand.
Pass.
And now that the other 2 is gone, I can just do this. And now get all 4. Get all the aces out, and now the king. Clean 4th round. Now, I hope that the 5th round is gonna... Ooh, all the 2s and 1 joker? What is this game? This game has become ridiculous. I am looking at this hand, and it's like the most disgusting hand I've ever seen. Wow, I want hands like that more. Like this. Wow, disgustingly good. Alright, very good pace. Managing to keep first and going fast is pretty good.
Sevens.
Now, 7s is actually gonna go pretty fast because our goal here is to basically do a game of 7s. Like, we just put 7s on the middle and try to go as fast as possible, like clean it up. But unfortunately, if you don't have any of the 6 or the 8s, you just lose and you actually go faster. So it's actually very fortunate.
Speed.
Alright, now speed. Speed is a battle of wits. If you can clear your board as fast as possible, which right now I can't even do anything, so I'm gonna have to wait. Alright. Can't play this. Well done, CPU wins. Which, it's impossible, so CPU goes very fast and doesn't really let you have a moment.
Matching.
Now here, I am glad that I am not the one playing. It's always nice to have a CPU that can actually have a perfect memory and just find the games that find the cards that are matching. Alright, I think that right now, that's enough for the CPU to just unleash full power. Wait, not enough? Okay, this should be enough. What do you mean it wasn't enough? Come on, CPU, you're the highest difficulty. You should be able to go very fast. Finally.
War.
Okay, welcome to War. War is completely RNG, and the only thing that's left to us is to mash and hope for the best. If we get draws, is actually a good thing, because draws actually speed up, because there's no card movement, but obviously draws are random, and so we can't really affect anything. Outside of, hopefully we get out? But yeah, nice little moment where we can just waste some time. Draw. Now we're good. Oh, draws, I mean, I wasn't looking directly at my game. It was a lose. I would love to get a draw, but I don't think I'm gonna get one, outside of the first one we got. Wait, what am I saying? We could actually get out. But a good draw. Well, no. Who won? I don't know. I won. I was the fastest.
Takoyaki.
Alright, going for takoyaki. Pretty simple thing to do here. So takoyaki, we have a griddle that goes from ace to 10. We need to put cards in there that are of the value. And getting a joker early is not that bad, but it's kind of a little bit sad because we would love to keep jokers for when we need to actually replace a card that we know is missing. For example, here, I know that what I would want to go for is a 6 or a 2, or right now just a 6, because those are the kinds of cards that I'm missing. But I'm getting pretty good setup right now. All I'm missing is a 3 or 5, which none have been drawn by the CPU, so I'm really excited. Getting a 4. Okay, we have 1 5 around. I would love to get a 3 or a 5, please, game? If I could go out faster? Okay. 2 5s and 1 3 were not in my favor. So, congrats, CPU.
Pig's tail.
Now, next we have Pig's Tail. Pig's Tail is another RNG game. We can just, finish with the fuse cast. Yes. Normally you would be doing like trading, so you could force your opponent into a unsolvable state where they have to they have to take the pile in the middle. But here, because we're just not allowing that, we're just letting the game, you know, go as like an RNG thing. So here, basically, if you have cards that match the suit, they actually force you to grab the middle pack. Although, I would love to see a no pack. No! That means that this is gonna be... Oh, it was only hearts at the end. Okay, it was premeditated. Because if you have less cards being taken, that means less chances of, like, a lot of movement around. So yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, now it's time for golf. Oh, I undershot this one. It's okay. The putter in golf is very nice. It's very powerful, and it solves a lot of tricky situations. Alright, so now we have this part. I'm gonna Go for a nice shot. That's pretty nice. Alright, I'm gonna lower my input. Almost full power, but it's okay. It's gonna land us into the bunker. And now we just need to aim for the win. Not enough, but it's okay. One hit, and we got a birdie. So here I'm gonna go down, and we're gonna go for the middle here. Not enough. I should have gone for the free power. And here, not falling into the hole. Unfortunate, but that means we can just putter and get out. Okay, next is billiards. Billiards is pretty simple. We have a quick win in this game because if you sink the 9 ball on the break shot, you actually get out. Which I unfortunately didn't get to, but I actually got 4 of them out, so I'm actually gonna just finish this one because we're pretty close to the end. Oh, unless it doesn't work like this. I'm gonna do another attempt, and then if I don't get it, I'm gonna switch to the simple rules because it's actually... Oh, that was terrible. I'm gonna switch to simple rules afterwards if I don't get it because that's probably an easier setup here. Yeah, okay. So here I'm gonna actually go to simple rules and I'm gonna continue. Now, simple rules, if you get a good break shot, you can actually sink 4 balls in one go. Unfortunately, I didn't get that. So we're gonna hope for good ball sinks. Here, I kind of want to prioritize middle pockets because the middle pockets are actually very simple to sink balls in. And so it's our favored pockets. Let's go. Using the skip button to skip the animation of the slow balls. No hit. CPU is gonna try to sink one in. Unfortunately, that's pretty slow, so we're gonna have to wait. But CPU might put some balls in a good position for me to actually sink them in. Like this one. Let's go. And with this, I have a good shot for the 5th one and the final one. Unless I completely miss. What was that? Alright, well, I guess I'm waiting another one. Now, if you're wondering why wouldn't you let the CPU win in that situation, well, the CPU, it takes a lot of time at aiming the balls, and it's not really useful. You would rather do it by yourself. And with this, we're out. Let's go. Now, next is bowling, and I am actually gonna lift up because this is the new Wii Sports of bowling. So I'm gonna be a bit away from my mic, but yeah. Gonna try to go for strikes, obviously, faster. Like this.
Strike. Double.
Ah, unfortunate. 2 in the middle. Oh, really? I'm not even gonna attempt to grab it. And now we're on the final frame, and I just need to play terribly. And with this, that's bowling.
Darts.
Thanks for playing Dots. Another game that I actually need to be doing some motions with. What? Wrong. So here I'm trying to go for 301, which I do have an open out, which means that we're actually able to just continue, like win without actually getting a double. Which for the impossible CPU that accompanies me is going to be pretty great. Unless it goes for double bullseye and then a bullseye and then a bullseye. What are you doing? You know what the fastest plan is. I guess I have to show them. Well, I'm getting one of the triples 20. And another 20. Okay, but at least next turn if I get all triple 20, that would be pretty fast. What? What is this impossible CPU trying to do? Oh, and I'm missing. Alright, I'm at 40. I just need a double 20 or two 20s. But I do hope that the CPU gets us out. Let's go, double 19. Alright, next thing on our list is Carom. Carom, a little funny game of pushing pucks into holes. I am a big fan of this one, but also I am a terrible player, so I'm actually going to be helping the CPU. If the CPU didn't break it so terribly. The CPU is much more precise than I am, and I think it's better if I don't know how to do this pot the best. Yeah. There needs to be a 51 Clubhouse game speedrun in IRL. I will tell you that we have floated those ideas at some point. Yeah, we've been talking about those. The problem is, I want to know how you do, I want to know how you do baseball. Because toy baseball, the way it is, I want to see those toy baseballs. Oh, I tried. Now I'm supposed that the CPU is gonna go for the queen. Let's go. In this game, when the queen is pocketed, you actually need to cover its escape. So you need to actually put down another like puck inside of it. But unfortunately here the CPU missed it, so I'm actually gonna help them again. I'm gonna try. Let's go. They're getting in. Also, do note that if they're not able to pocket the queen themselves, you actually win. All right. I think that they're good. I think that all that's left is the final one, and they're not gonna miss it. Although I don't understand why they went that way, but hey. It's the CPU. You sometimes have to wonder why they do that. Okay, next is tennis, and tennis, I will say, is also one of those games where I want to see an IRL version, because it doesn't look like it's possible. Anyway, here we have the CPU that's gonna score points against us, because otherwise that's gonna be pretty tough.
Love 30. Love 40. Game set.
All right.
Toy football.
Pretty simple. We just let the CPU win. Now here's toy football, which I'm sorry for non-Europeans. It's gonna be called football. So here, because actually scoring is a time loss, we're looking to actually just not let the CPU play. I will still be controlling my goalie, but here the goal is to kind of push against some of the players because we're actually on the same line as them. So by doing this, we're actually impeding the CPU from actually doing anything. Now, anyone in chat, if you want to actually do a little bit of gamble, we have a little bit of gamble here with the number of seconds we're going to have on stoppage time. Stoppage time can be between 10 and 14 seconds after the second part. If you want to play, guess how many seconds I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be having to spend for the stoppage. Between 10 and 14. Could be any number between those five. Between 10 and 14. I'm gonna bet myself. I'm gonna say 11. I see we have some 11 in chat. Let's see if you're correct. Never lucky 13. Let's go. I'm seeing some people really excited for this. And it's 10. Unfortunate. No one has won. But it's okay. Thank you for playing. It's always nice to see some people enjoying a little bit of gambling with the football.
Toy curling.
Now next we have curling. Curling is pretty simple. We just need to get our 10 stones away and we're out. We're gonna try to not go super fast, like super strong, because that means the stones travel less, like less distance, and so less time is spent. Also, Impossible CPU plays the stones very fast, so it's pretty good. We lost the bet, but we saved some time. Oh well. Yeah, 10 is actually, yeah, 10 is the fastest, so that was actually pretty nice.
Last 3. Last 2.
Do you know what? I've been pretty lucky this run, so I think despite everything, I might be able to finish way, like, at least around 10 minutes under estimate, so we'll have to see. So, yeah, if that interests our restreamer right now. So next is toy boxing. We're gonna punch a other we're gonna punch another guy strong in the face, and we're gonna try to put it down. All right.
Toy baseball.
Next is toy baseball. Now, unfortunately, toy baseball is very slow, so we're gonna be spending time here for a good amount of time. But here, my goal is to basically let the AI with the CPU win, because that way, if they go onto the bottom streak, we're actually out. If I don't manage to score a run on my top 3, and then I actually don't get to play more because they have already won. So I'm Here, I'm just letting them strike out. There's also the possibility of going for a mercy game, but unfortunately, I'm not as good as I would like to make it seem like. So yeah, I'm just gonna we're just gonna have to go with the normal strats. Alright, so here I'm gonna... Nice, well done, CPU. Now we want them to score once, but then we don't want them scoring more, because otherwise they're gonna just waste our time. Perfect! We got 1 point. Please do not do more. Please game. Please game. I want him to get out. Let's go. We got 1 out. And another out. Oh. And another run. I love that the CPU just has those moments where they try to replicate what an actual baseball player would do. Although game here is being very violent. You're supposed to be on normal difficulty. How are you this strong? That is ridiculous. Maybe I'm forgetting how to actually finish this spot, which, not surprising. Oh my god. There really are... I mean, if they can mercy me, that would be nice. Okay, we got an out. We can actually go into the second inning. Well, so much for actually ending 10 minutes in advance. 10 minutes underestimate. Terrible, terrible time. Let's go early out. That's what we want to see. Second out. We just need 1 more out, and then we're probably good for the rest. Oh, great, we had to showcase a home run. Home run is a lot of time loss. Come on. Oh no! It was too long to actually be counted as an out. No! It was about to get into the out. Okay, finally gone. Oh my god. That game of baseball is going way too out of nowhere. But in any case, at this point, just letting the CPU strike me out, and we're good to go.
Game.
All right. Only have a few games left. Next is air hockey, where we're actually gonna make ourselves lose because it's actually faster. Now here I want the CPU to actually score, please. Please, Mr. CPU, be better at the video game. Alright. 4. Now the final point. That is perfect. That's what we want to see.
Slot cars.
Alright, slot cars. Now slot cars, I'm gonna try to go as fast as possible. I don't have the best time possible now. Right now, that's been ever recorded. Best time is 25.2, but I can define myself. Also, having the CPU at impossible means that they're also gonna try to clean very fast. Let's go. 25 forward. Let's go. My PB. Very good.
Fishing.
All right, fishing is pretty simple. We're actually not gonna fish. And that's there. Sorry for fans of fishing.
Battle tank.
No fishing here. There is, if you're interested in the fishing, there is a category called 100 fish where we actually try to catch 100 fish in one go as fast as possible. Record held by a good friend of mine, SM Midi, and just tremendous speedrunner as well. Here, because it's a timer of 60 seconds, there's no actual like reason to actually go for the win, unless you were doing the win category. So yeah. If you like your Wii tanks, kind of similar, but with some rocks in the way. All right. Next we have Team Tanks, and on Team Tanks we're actually looking to lose very fast. I'm really hoping that we get defeated by... Oh no, not fast enough. At least the big one knows what it's like. Okay, next is Shooting Gallery. Shooting Gallery is pretty similar to
Shooting gallery.
Shooting Gallery is pretty simple. Do you like We Play? Do you like Shooting Range? It's the same. How bad is all wins in this? All the dice games must be awful. Actually, there's not a lot of dice game outside of Backgammon and Yacht Dice, and Backgammon is more strategy than you would think. And the rest is more like other stats. Also, I'm rusty at Shooting Range. It's been a while. But yeah, all wins is more of a pain when you consider like all of the gambling, like Texas Hold'em and Blackjack, or Last Cod. Last Cod is known to be pretty difficult to manage, or Dominoes as well. if you're good at Riichi Mahjong, it's kind of nice. Like, Riichi Mahjong is not as difficult, and on top of that, you're playing against normal CPUs. But yeah, going for all wins. I will say, Kyra, the current win, all games win, has a beautiful, like, the run is incredible, and still there's so much time to be saved. It's incredible. Anyway, yes, nice. We're pretty close to the end. Only 3 games left to go. This is gonna have some 6-ball puzzle, a sliding puzzle, and the Mahjong Solitaire, which this one is one of my favorites as well. But yeah, if you're interested in the game, totally come over and run it. It's available both on Switch and Switch 2. And just generally pretty nice to play through. Just in general, like, it's a nice game to have. But also, if you are looking for... Oh, wait. I'm terrible. I still have the previous... My handicap should be on player 1, and I should be on this. Let's go. So here I'm gonna lose because actually lose by myself because actually winning requires skill that I do not have. A friend of mine, SM Midi, pretty good at actually finishing this game very fast by their own capabilities. Unlike me, who has to rely on terrible strats to actually win. Here I'm gonna make it like this so that I don't get clipped. And that way, I'm out of the game. Also appreciate you ending on 69. Always. I always do that. I always make sure. Alright, now sliding puzzle. Now, if we were actually trying to win, we would be going for something very difficult. But here, I'm actually gonna be doing something pretty simple. There. Cool sliding puzzle.
Mahjong Solitaire.
So next is Mahjong Solitaire, the final one. We're gonna choose the easiest one, and we're gonna now try to finish pretty fast. No, this one is not available. Okay, the 5 is actually locked. So we're gonna move like this. Please. All right. And time. All right. That was not too bad. Should be a little more because I started the timer late, but yeah, 128, 20 something. Pretty good time. Very, very happy with that. Especially for a run that I've not played in a while. Really, I was like, what is this scuffed run that I kind of remember but can't do more? Like, I will probably need some... so I will probably need to play as best as I could. So yeah, perfect for Jon Summer-thon. Thank you so much for having me. I am very happy to have been helping this terrible but incredible idea. And thank you so much for the GGs. Yeah. I don't know which run is next, but I really hope that you have a nice time. That you continue with, that you keep the marathon going. Really excited to see the future runs that are coming pretty soon. And yeah, I don't know if I'm good to go or, but yeah, thank you for having me. I don't know if cruel is good. I guess I can just transition now. GG's, no problem. Thank you, Sionis.